The view from up here on the north slopes of the Porcupine Hills is always spectacular. But when there's a clearing storm, it's even better. It was cool and a little bit damp, and the bugs were making all kinds of noise. What are those? Crickets? Cicadas? Grasshoppers? Down the other side of the ridge where I'd started is beautiful Beaver Valley. And it is surprisingly lush given the time of year. Usually by late August, things are turning brown, but no, there's still plenty of green in Beaver Valley. Yeah, there's no shortage of stuff to eat for these horses and cattle. Plenty of grass. And diamond willows. I love these things. Especially these old dead ones that have been rubbed and polished by generations of itchy cattle. A little bit of a breeze was coming up as the day started to warm, and it chased cloud shadows across the hills. But that patchy light was gorgeous on all the golden fields and the green pastures. And the late summer wildflowers that are still blooming in pretty good profusion, like these goldenrods and fleabane. The cattle were having a pretty lazy day, though cattle usually have pretty lazy days. And it was a good day for young birds to get their wings under them, or over them. But this young Swainson's hawk still isn't quite sure about its wings. That's okay. Mom's close by keeping an eye. Though the skies had cleared pretty well from the storm the night before, by mid-afternoon clouds were building up again. And all that moisture in the air made it a little bit misty looking to the west. But that just added to the beauty of the Willow Creek Valley. And I can't believe how green it still is. I mean, it's almost September. The countryside here along Willow Creek still looks a lot like it did back in June. Where the two forks of the creek come together, the mist was getting silvery, and the clouds were starting to pile up on top of each other. That didn't stop the kestrels from hunting grasshoppers, or this osprey from bringing a fish back to its nest. But the clouds were getting thick and mostly blocking the afternoon sun. Might be another round of storms coming on through. But there's no need to complain about that. Those storms are why the Porcupine Hills are still so green. And after the storms, those beautiful, clearing skies.